We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Bears. The Bears are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Joe Wiggins gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding Scott. Got him.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter this guy.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Striding in for the Indians, Domingo Santana. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Murray is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Chris Wiggins. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Now, 2-1.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Christian Murray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 home. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as we are all knotted up at 2.
guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now in the box, Terry Mooney. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Roberto Perez. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 55.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Digging in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting 9. The center fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Late square, and this is popped up. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Really getting the better of him now. Strike 2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time beaters.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Brummett is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Savali has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw us off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Brian Brummett.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Brummett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yep, 1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Santana is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses. Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. So coming to the plate, Mark Wiggins, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. And that one is gone! solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Two and one.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
All even now, 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Luplow has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Wiggins. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Wiggins, a native Texan, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point. Oh, look at this. The throw to first. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Number 50.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Comes set with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. Boom! Straightaway right field. 8th home run of the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
To the right now, Christian Murray. As he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jerry Mooney.
Ready for another chance? Terry Mooney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. This pitch is popped up. Santana has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Dallas is on top here, 5-2. Standing in, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Trey Mancini. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Mancini.
And the pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are talking the time they hold the glove that You've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Striding into the box, Brian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Smith, come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first base. Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. From the stretch. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
3-2 pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Booyah! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this? Adam Plecko answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Plecko.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. That's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now, Christian
number
Brummett.
27.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is pulled into right. Luplow is there, and he has it for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And that's dead center for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, as he rips it on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Murray.
Digging in once again, Christian Murray. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dallas is out in front, 10-2. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. His line includes a single and a fly ball, then 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Count remains 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Wiggins shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and today,
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Indians leave 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. So digging in now, Terry Mooney.
The shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that misses. 2-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Set to deal on 2-2.
hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
In the air out to left. Santana is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Smith. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
1-2 now.
1-2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2. Brian Brummett will be next. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The catcher, number 9, Brian Brummett.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken down and in for a ball. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Tyler Wiggins is on deck. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler.
Digging in and looking for more. Tyler Wiggins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope, outside.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. A fly out and a single for him so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball. I got the count 1 and 2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
That misses, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 now. Jordan Luplow would be next. High in the air out to center field. Brummett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Bart Wiggins will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats,
Now batting,
3 base
center
hits,
fielder.
D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
At the plate now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ready with the 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things
The
up
left
where
field.
we left off. Chris Wiggins.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Second
2 ways
baseman.
to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you. He's set, and the pitch.
first offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. First and second now, one man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Murray. On the deck, kicks and deals. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dan Wiggins is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Wiggins.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Liner in there for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it,
but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Correct.
Emmanuel Clase enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Now batting, Terry Mooney will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Not shortstop, Terry Mooney.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Popped him up. Perez over to his right. 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Smith swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 0-1. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Brummett.
Riding in once again, Brian Brummett. Austin wins. He'll be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. Addison Russell will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Russell.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. Bart Wiggins would be next. The 3-0 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Bart Wiggins. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Addison Russell will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Number 28, Addison Russell.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lindor. Now catching.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Brummett's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tribe, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Austin Hayes is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Chris Wiggins. Anthony Santander will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Santander.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. And he puts it on the ground to second. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The right fielder.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Murray. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Moved out. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And now Terry Mooney. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Striding in, Smith. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. Dallas is out in front here, 12-2. Anthony Santander will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled away. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Ready once again, Jordan Luplow. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a rocket to third. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Dallas led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Bears totaled 11 hits as they pounded the Indians 12-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Tampa Bay Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-6. The Blue Jays combined to allow only 4 hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 2-1. The Minnesota Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-0. Joe Ross grabbed his second win of the year, leading Washington over the Angels 6-1. Michael Franco was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping lead Kansas City to a victory over Houston 13-4. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 10-8. The Miami Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-1. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-0. The Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-4. The San Francisco Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-5. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.